Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your May 2021 general reading. We are looking at the first half of May from the 1st through the 15th, and this reading is for the earth sign of Taurus, our beloved bulls. Welcome everyone. I hope you're all safe and well today, wherever you are, as we're moving towards the middle of this better year than last year. Thanks for taking the time to tune in today, for watching any and all of the videos in support of my YouTube channel, for liking, sharing, hitting that subscribe button. It really does help. Thank you. For donations, feedback, comments, reaching out for personal readings, all welcome, all greatly appreciated, and many blessings back to you. So this reading is for the earth sign of Taurus. That's if your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is in Taurus. It's also relevant if you're cross-watching for a Taurian. It's a general reading, so as you know, those resonate a little differently for everyone. It might be in one area of life for one person, might be in another area of life for another of you, but the fundamental energy remains the same. So if you know all of your signs, sun, moon, rising, and Venus, watch each of them because each one can bring in a little additional insight and perspective. Now, if you find that any of the readings resonate with you and you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, maybe take a deeper look at something or information about a personal reading, you can click on the description link below, click on that little arrow. You'll see some contact details for me, my email address, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. Feel free to email me directly. I'd be delighted to hear from you. I can usually respond with more information the same day. I do offer a wide variety of readings in all areas of life. And I do readings full-time. It's all that I do. So I'm pretty diligent about scheduling personal readings in as timely a fashion as possible. So I'd be happy to hear from you. Email me if you are interested. Okay. Taurus, let's see what's in store for you for the first half of May. I'm using the Tarot of Dreams and clarifying with Gateway to the Divine. Oh, we begin with a lot of stress, anxiety, fear, insomnia with the Nine of Swords. Taurus, what's going on with the Four of Coins? The Five of Wands, conflict, arguing, fighting over the same thing over and over again. The Four of Wands, the Happy Home card. Well, it's definitely affecting the happy home. You might be fighting about the home or a party around the home. The Moon, some hidden fears, lack of clarity. The way is unclear and cloudy. The Ten of Coins, long-term stability and security. From the bottom of the deck, the Ten of Wands, feeling overwhelmed. Tens usually represent cycle completion or something being at or near its end, and the Ten of Wands is a long-held burden, feeling overwhelmed, like this has to stop, this has to end. There's stress and arguments here, I can see, with the Five of Wands, and it's either about the home here with the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is one of the happy home cards, weddings, or celebratory social occasions with family and friends and home. And there's some kind of conflict around that, or petty arguing, or arguing over the same thing over and over again. It might be something that affects the home, or the arguments might be about the home itself. And I feel like finances may be at the root of this too, Taurus, because we've got the Four of Coins here, which is somebody who's hoarding the 4 coins that he has left. It's sometimes called the miser card, meaning these are coins that he doesn't want to spend because keeping them makes him feel safe and stable. It could be needing to be very economical and careful with your money because there's obviously some fears and uncertainty here with the Moon card, with your long-term stability and security here with the Ten of Coins. The Ten of Coins is long-term stability and security, inheritance or long-term jobs, savings, all of that. You're stressed. It feels like there's stress and arguments about money and stability, and maybe somebody's spending too much. You don't have enough. Let's clarify the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands and the Nine of Swords are they're sitting next to each other and they're pretty much the same. You just want it to end. some of you, this may be a couple where one of you is spending more than you should, and the other person keeps, you guys keep arguing about it, but you're worried about money here and tired of fighting about it. The Five of Swords clarifying the Ten of Wands and the Nine of Swords. This is somebody who's ambitious, somebody who wants to be heads and tails above the rest. Here, that's what it means. I feel somebody who wants to win at all costs, somebody who wants to succeed, somebody who, I keep getting better than all the rest. Why? It might be keeping up with the Joneses. I mean, for some of you, this might be a couple, like you and a romantic partner, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. I suppose it could even be like a child or an adult child. And they want the best of everything. They want the home to look this way, or they want to spend this much, or they want to invest this, or they want to buy this, they want to do that. And you're just like, it's just bleeding money somehow. And you're tired of it. Clarify the Five of Wands. The Ten of Wands indicates that we don't get to the Ten of Wands overnight. The Ten of Wands indicates it's probably been going on for some time. You want to get away. Maybe even if it's at the cost of just separating yourself from this person, place, or situation. It feels like for some of you, something is just bleeding money away from you. A person, a lifestyle, a combination of the two. The Devil. Toxic cycles, toxic energy. There's something addictive, and so the person keeps doing it over and over again, and that's the source of this conflict. The Five of Wands. The Five of Pentacles. Financial and material insufficiency and lack, or being completely shut out. I mean, this could be, if it's a relationship reading, romantic or otherwise, I mean, it might be that you just feel consistently shut out when you're not giving the other person what they think they should have from you, or vice versa. It might not be financial and material, it might be emotional. And so every time you fight, or every time they don't get what they want from you, they shut you out. For some of you, it's financial and material, and a combination of the first too. It's like, give me this is what I need. I can't believe you don't want to make sure that I have, X, Y, Z. And so then there's fighting, and then there's this shutting you out because of it. But it's bleeding you over time. It's just bleeding you dry. Clarify the Moon and the Ten of Coins. The Six of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles again. Gift giving, gift receiving, and then withholding. Yeah, it's, you're not giving me what I want. You must not love me if you're not giving me what I want. That's kind of what I'm getting. It's like this, and it's toxic. It feels like something is bleeding you, Taurus. Whether it's a person, a place, a situation, even a project, something, a house. I mean, it feels like someone has something that in order to maintain it, it requires so much from you that you can't afford the upkeep on it. This person, place, or situation. Financial, material, emotional. It's just bleeding you. And you're worried about your long-term security and stability, particularly financially and materially, because you can't keep up with this thing, situation, or person. You just can't do it. Goodness. And if they don't get what they want from you, then they try to shut you out or take away from you. What to do? Advice, guidance, messages for Taurus for the first half of May. I mean, we're looking at a pretty short period of time here. This is the focus of it. We're looking at a pretty short period of time here, 2 weeks. So let's just ask for some final guidance and advice, any messages from Spirit. yeah, it's like if they don't get what they want from you, then they either shut you out or they try to bankrupt you or put you in a position where you have absolutely nothing and are reduced to kind of coming back to them and begging for what it is that you need or want, whether it's time, attention, whatever. It feels like they're a supremely, ultimately selfish individual or whatever the other situation is. And it's taking from you. It's draining you. It's just bleeding you. And it has to come to an end. They may be making an offer, but it's pennies. They're in a position to make a much better offer than they actually do. You may get an offer that, if this is a legal situation or something of that sort, and you've been haggling and fighting for a long time, it feels like they may make an offer or some kind of gesture, but it's really pennies compared to what they could do. Guidance, advice, messages for Taurus. The Four of Cups. Yeah, some kind of offer being made, but maybe you're not all that interested in it. The Two of Swords. Nope, I don't want to look at it. I don't want to make a decision yet. And the Hanging Man. I'm not making any decisions yet. I'm just waiting and watching and seeing how things play out. And this is advice and messages for you. Nine of Wands would have been the next card, which is, I know you're feeling discouraged and depressed, but you're almost to the end of something. Just hang in there. Don't give up. Yeah, somebody may be making some kind of offer or reconciliatory gesture or compromise, but they could really do much better. So if that's the case, you're being advised just to not act on it right now. Because the Four of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Hanging Man as advice, these are all cards that, regardless of some specific differentiations in the details of the meaning of these cards, they all represent somebody who isn't currently acting. They're actually not really, they're not saying yes and they're not saying no. They're just waiting and watching things play out. They're looking at things, but they're not taking any action or making any decisions. So at least for the time being, for these 2 weeks in May, the first 2 weeks of May, if at all possible, Spirit is advising that you just not take action, say yes, say no, accept, or anything like that for the time being, and see, which likely means that something is coming right around the corner from that, which may help make up your mind or may clarify things a bit. So, Taurus, I almost said Aquarius, I don't know why, maybe some of you are involved in Aquarius. This is reading for Taurus. Taurus, that is your reading for the first half of May. I hope you found it useful. Again, if any of these readings resonate with you and you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, just click on the description link below for contact details. You'll see my email address there, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. Feel free to email me. I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the May mid-month general readings. Until then, stay safe, stay well, be blessed, be strong, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.